Hello. Your speaker.
Uh,
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Scoot Friday. I'm joined by Rachel here and Huda, who's coming back from the dead after a long
yes.
battle against COVID. Welcome back.
The worst. Thank you. Glad to be back.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Uh, so this week we don't have much to talk about. Maybe we can give an update on the beta group. So Rachel, what's happening with the beta testers?
Cool. So yeah, we're into about, I guess, like the fourth week now for the Canada participants. So we've done like a bunch of focus groups. We have like 3 per week. So we have like so much information that we're going to be able to get. So Elmo has been on every single one. So he's probably getting a bit tired of them, but I've been really enjoying them. And I think it's nice for all the riders to kind of meet each other as well. And we actually had some riders make a meetup. So there was one in Vancouver and one in Ontario, in Ottawa. So they did like a ride together and stuff. So that was pretty cool. I like when that kind of stuff. It's like a self-organized thing. So that we got some photos. I think we shared on the Facebook, but if not, we might. So that's good. And then for the USA participants, all of the scooters are shipped from our LA warehouse. So if they don't have them yet, it should be in the next few days. And we still have a few more pickups, but most people have picked up their units in LA and New York. So the US one is starting now, and the focus groups will start next week for the US participants. So everything is going well, and yeah, everyone has their scooters now finally after a year of planning for this beta. So I'm excited to see it kind of come to a close and us be able to get the insights that we need for Elwa to do the final production.
And is there a piece of feedback used like that keeps coming back when you do those groups?
I would say for the app, the main one that I've heard is everyone wants to have the landscape view. I think they just said like when they're riding, they can't really see everything they need to when it's in the vertical view. So if there was kind of more like a car dashboard type thing for the app view when they're riding, that would be easier for them to see everything and to make changes while they're riding. So I think that was for the app. That's the main one that I've heard. For the actual scooter, I feel like we've had very like general for the design. Everyone's like, it's very sturdy. It's very like the design is beautiful. Like that's like the main things. In terms of like actual changes, I think there's been some like just little tweaks about like the turning signals. Like people have talked about having like different. I don't know exactly what. I think you're in the one where they're talking about that. Just having like the turn signals be a bit like they're a bit uncomfortable in the way that their hands are placed. And there's been a couple of things about the lights, but I think that's actually app. Like the colors of the lights and stuff like that. But for the actual scooter design, I feel like we've kind of knocked it out of the park. Everyone's really, really happy with the scooter. So yeah, I think yeah.
Great. Yeah. For the turning signal, a lot of people, they said that they would prefer one switch control both, right? Like a motorcycle. That would be nice. Maybe next year. I found some nice control. That would be cool. And for the app, the dashboard, so a lot of people say they would like to see the display and their phone at the same time. So when it's in landscape, you see both. That's coming as well. It's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, no, I had the same feeling. People seem to love the hardware, and it's every time we launch a product, there's a disaster. It seems like so. It's nice now that everything is solid, and it's only little tweaks like this optimization. About the app, we are pushing a new release today or tomorrow on Android, and iOS going to be next Wednesday. You're going to be able to see the turning signal in the app now, so like the arrows, just like a car dashboard. So that's going to be pretty cool. We fixed the issue of having the long rides that would not show up after that in the app or in our backend. So now everything's going to be saved and displayed properly. That's pretty cool. And we introduced a new way to kick in the cruise control. So right now you need to, on all our scooters, you need to hold down the throttle for X amount of second, which can be set in the app. It's a bit annoying because as soon as you move a little bit, well, you need to reset that timer and hold it for like 5 seconds, for example. With the new option, it's called automatic or manual. If you put it to manual, you're going to need to hold the left turning signal for 3 seconds, and then it's going to kick in. So it's a lot more intuitive, and it's easier to really lock it in at a speed that you want. So that's coming out this week for Android and next week for iOS. So pretty cool. We are starting to get some comments. So we have Mike K. Hi, pick up my Pro Beta and I've been enjoying it like crazy. However, my IoT hasn't been functioning. I've done some troubleshooting with support and I've disconnected for 20 minutes, but no dice. Mike, please put your serial number in the comments here. I'll be able to tell you right now what's happening. But I'm glad that you enjoy it. That's great. Aaron Lee, if I'm interested in purchasing the City 2023, I would want to wait until Black Friday. So I'm wondering how much the discount will be. Also, if I am in need of a repair, how much would it cost? Well, for the Black Friday discount, I honestly don't know. I have no clue. And for obvious reason, I don't think we would be announcing it now. So stay tuned, I guess. But there's always a good deal at Black Friday. So that's a good move to wait there. And while the repair, it really depends what's going to break, how much it's going to cost. The battery is obviously very different than a brake handle. So I wouldn't be able to answer your question. The nice thing, though, about the City is that everything is pre-assembled kit. So it's really easy for you to do the repair. We are launching a new view on the website today, or maybe Monday, because we got some feedback. But you're going to have a picture of the City and you're going to be able to click on the different assemblies and it's going to tell you everything that is included. So for you, the customer, it's going to be a lot easier to purchase parts and even to replace them after. So I hope this answers your question a little bit. Mike, again, some feedback for the app is when I leave the dashboard view for the navigation, I can't get back into the dashboard view with Speedo until I end my ride. This is with the navigation. Leave the dashboard view. If you swipe up, it should go back to the dashboard. But Mike, we're gonna have a feedback call with you twice. So that's gonna be a good moment to tell us all your feedback about that. From Rupak Shakur. Hi, where are we with the Phantom V3 shipment? I ordered over a month ago. Rachel or Huda, do you have any updates on that?
We've been pushing out Phantoms.
Huda, you're muted, I think. Oh, no, it's me. Sorry, it's me.
We've been pushing out Phantoms, so we're pretty much on track. So if you want to leave your order number, I can look into it and follow up with you directly.
Fantastic, thank you. From Donovan M, what is the PSI rate for the Apollo Pro 12-inch? Is it 50 PSI? No, it's not. It's 35 PSI, as Mike just pointed out. And it's important to keep it at this pressure if you don't want the tire to overwear or underwear. 35 PSI. From Mark Tomlin, yeah, motorcycle style turn signal would be great. Same things with having motorcycle throttle. That I don't agree. Apollo Pro is excellent. Just some usability tweak would be awesome. Yes. I think what could be nice is offering different handlebar assembly, one with maybe twist throttle. But the main problem with this is you need to readapt all the buttons after, even if I want to put just a switch. Well, right now I opened the mode for the throttle to add the arrows on the button and everything. So you need to rethink the logic for the controller. You need to open new mode for the button. So it's a bit complicated for something that honestly it does work well on the current throttle. It might not be like perfect for everyone, but for the vast majority, I think it's great. But yeah, definitely for next year, maybe I'll try to just change the whole system at once. But I'm always going to keep thumb throttle over twist. That's for sure. I also often accidentally hit the horn a fair amount. Well, it's annoying. Sometimes you ride and the horn is super loud. So when it's set to like hey, which is one of the sounds, it's scary. Everybody's looking at you like, oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, I agree. Maybe the buttons themselves could be a bit higher, so they're further from your thumb when you press on the trigger of the throttle. From High Tech, hello. I have a question about the tracking. I don't know if you can see my comments, but I can't track the scooter. Same thing that Huda just mentioned. Maybe put your order number here in the comment, and we'll be able to check it out and tell you what's happening. From Nystro, just received my City 23. I love it. I'm not able to install the phone mount that I received with it. It only fit near the throttle, but it impacts its ability to move back freely. Any advice? you should be able to put it, you are able to put it on the end of the middle part of the handlebar. So the handlebar has a weird shape until the end where it's round. That's where you want to clip it, and it's going to work. That's where people put it, and that's where I put it as well. And yeah, just make sure it's not touching the cap to not put pressure on it and then affect the throttle movement. Jerry Forey, I just did a live chat having problem recording my Beta Pro ride. I have 77 miles, but not showing total on history map after recording. I have asked for a live call back for a solution. The live call won't help you for this. Like I mentioned at the beginning, we're pushing a new app for Android today and for iOS Wednesday, and that's going to fix it. So yeah, the best thing you can do is just wait. And just to be clear again, what's going to display in the box of the My Scooter list, My Scooter page in the app, you have like the amount of survey you did and you have the amount of mileage you did. It's only the mileage of the ride that you recorded, not the actual odometer of the scooter. Yeah, so just wait until, well, today if you have Android, or Wednesday if you have iOS, and make sure to have the latest version of the app in the store. From iTech, order number or serial number? Order number, please.
I wonder if they have a scooter and they're talking about the GPS feature, perhaps, or are they a pro beta member?
Yeah. iTech, if you have the scooter already, the serial number, and if you don't, I guess you have it if you are asking, and maybe mention you're talking about the Pro, I would imagine. So please let us know. Michael Marco, hey man, saw you in the beta group yesterday. When do you plan to put out the Explorer V2 video? So the Explorer is still being made now. We are starting to get some parts, and they look great. So let's say we finish making it by September. It's supposed to be 15, but it's always late. So let's say by the 22nd of September, then we ship it to Canada. That's going to take 2 weeks. Then I'm gonna probably do unboxing video in live, so y'all get my genuine reaction. I like doing that because it's hard to fake afterwards, So let's say we film it end of September. You're probably gonna be able to see it in early October. It really depends too on the marketing schedule that we have. Sometimes we want to focus just on the Lite and the Pro, but on my side, I'm gonna have it probably early October here. So really excited about that, and again, that's gonna be a crazy scooter. So stay tuned, everybody. From Apollo Scooters, the order number is used to track order, while the serial number is used to track the IoT. Indeed. Jerry Ferry, will I get credit for my 77 miles I have? I do have an Android for my Beta Pro program. Wonderful. Yeah, so it was a bit messy how we did that. At first we didn't tell people to record their ride to track to count as a Beta program. People thought it was the actual odometer of the scooter, which we don't want to do because you could put the scooter just on a bench and have the wheel roll, and that would count compared to the ride that we are connected to the GPS. So we need to come up with an update on that because it's not fair for people for ride that was not tracking, and on top of that, they didn't know. So we're going to let you know by email. So yeah, stay tuned. I don't have an answer for you yet. Digital Realm, is the Pro on track to deliver US December? I'm super excited. Yes, it is. Everything is still on track. Where we are at now, we finished a Canada pretty much beta group, almost. Feedback at least, in-person interviews. So we sent already, I think we sent 60 pages of feedback to all our different suppliers to things to improve. Like Rachel mentioned at the beginning, the scooter is almost perfect. It's just little tweaks and assemblies and QC, things to really put the emphasis on. But yeah, we send the 60 page, then we're gonna do the US one, which already started and is ongoing, and we're probably gonna be adding another, 10, 20 page after that. I'm not sure what more we can discover. And then we're gonna amend the mold, and then we're gonna do a couple samples with those new mold, and then do the official production. So even with all those things to do, we are still on track to have the Pros by the end of the year. So super excited, and we're gonna be going back to China in mid-November probably to supervise the production and make sure that all the changes that we requested were implemented. So yes, it's coming. That's pretty much it for questions. Reja, I don't know if you received some question during the weeks that you want to maybe drop here. Michael Marco just wanted to add how much you guys rock. You are changing transportation and shaping the future. Your scooters are incredible. Kudos and thank you. Well, that's very nice of you. Thank you. That's why we're doing it. We want to change the industry. We don't want to just be another regular scooter. I just posted my serial. I don't see it. So maybe post it again, please. Yeah. What else could we talk about? Apollo Light. We got a lot of. Oh, sorry, Huda, were you going to say something?
No, I was just coughing.
The COVID.
The COVID.
The lock, yeah. So I just posted my serial. And when will Apollo Air 23 shipments start? From Chad Lozier. Do you have an update on that, Huda or Rachel?
Let me just quickly check it out as well.
Yeah, so so it looks like the containers are supposed to land the second week, so next week of September. So then we would be shipping out that week. So I would say around 2 weeks to be shipping out to customers for the Air 23.
Fantastic. Thank you. So 2 week, Chad. Gabby Stewart, will there be a seat compatible with the Phantom? I would love to be able to strap a foot bag on the back for the deliveries, but I also wanted to say I won't ever go back to my car when it's sunny. So that's nice. There won't be a seat for the Phantom. There's going to be one for the Explorer, for the Pro, maybe for the Light. I don't know. Maybe one for the Air in the City. All the new Air in the City, we pre-drilled all in the deck just for that, but we haven't made a seat yet. So unfortunately, Gabe, I think they're all gonna have it except the Phantom. You could check at if you want just a regular seat, you could try the 010X seat, which is a clamp system. So that should work on the Phantom. Or you can buy just a regular one and drill the holes. That's what the guys in the warehouse do. But yeah, even if you buy the seat, you won't have the carry basket at the back for food, for example. But you could still have like a backpack for deliveries. That could be a solution. But no, we're really focusing on the new models for those extra accessories, unfortunately. But for food delivery, for sure, I would invest in the Pro because first of all, you can put your phone and it's charging, so you have the Uber view right in front of you, and soon you're gonna be able to track. Maybe that's another thing to talk about. But we have the Apollo AMP reward points program coming, and that's gonna give you money when you ride, basically, when you save your ride. So you could be able to do a Uber. Well, you're gonna be able to do it with the Phantom as well, those points. But imagine you have your phone, you have your Uber in front of you. At the same time, you're building up cash on the which is a form of Apollo point. So I think the Pro would really be perfect for that. And then you have the nice basket, you have the nice seat, you have the basket at the back. You can put things under you. And the suspension is fantastic for that too. So yeah. Let's see. Chad Lozier, thank you. You are very welcome. Mark Tomlin, any chance that the GPS for the scooter will be available in the Apple Find My network? So we are trying to do this. It's very hard because it's not hard. It's just a lot of work because you need to submit all your documentation of Bluetooth to Apple, and then they need to approve the chip, put it in their system, and then you are approved. It's a long process, and Apollo is small for Apple compared to Segway, for example, which they did. And how it works after that, Apple charge a fee to Apollo per unit that we sell that are unable with those. It would be really cool, and Segway did it really well. You can make the horn, you can control the horn at distance, turn on, turn off the scooter. Mark has lost, which I'm not sure what it does. But yeah, I love it. And I was thinking about it yesterday. It's quite ironic. Let's say a thief would steal it, and it's his home phone that would give his location of the scooter he just stole. It would be funny, So yeah, it's nice, and that would allow what I really like about it is that it can be retroactive for all your scooters. So when Segway did it, even their old ES2 piece of shit was able to connect to this and gain those functionalities. So for us, the Air 2021 and Air 2022, 2023, in theory, they would all be unable for this. I'm not sure about the controlling though, like locking, unlocking it remotely. Maybe, I don't know. But it's something we're looking at. The only reason why it's taking time is because we are a very small team and we are trying, like our iOS dev and Android, they're focusing on really, well, fixing the bug, fixing the IoT thing we're seeing with the Pro. It's only 2 people in this team, you know? So I think once we correct all those bugs, we're going to focus on those new functionalities, which is going to be really cool. And yeah, I mentioned the Apollo point reward system. When you're going to be recording your ride, you're going to be able to 1 mile is like 1 point, something like that, and then you're going to be able to exchange that for cash on the Apollo website. Well, use it as a discount for a future purchase, which is really cool. And you know, when we're going to move towards maybe monthly subscription thing, like let's say the Apollo Pro, we can pay monthly for the GPS. Well, it could pay itself by just writing enough, you know, or having like a maintenance monthly program. Which is really cool. It's like when you play Fortnite and you buy like a gamer pass. If you have like enough like kill, well, it's gonna pay for the next month, you know. So I love that. And my goal is really like you do a ride, you end the ride, then you see the counter going up of your point, and it's giving you maybe your rank too, you know, like maybe in your city, in the country, in the world, so you can see how you score compared to other Apollo riders. This function is live-ish. The official launch is going to be a bit later, but as of September 1st, that's when, at least in our backend, we are keeping all those miles, and the point is starting to be accounted for. So for all of you listening now, just always record your ride, and you're going to see when we're going to launch a program, you're going to start with already a lot of points and ahead of a lot of people. So super cool and really excited about that. And it's going to be available on the website as well. If you go on your Shopify account, you're going to see the amount of points that you have into the loyalty program tab. So really cool. Stephen Davis, will there be an Apollo City Underglow upgrade at some point? If not, what do you suggest? So Underglow, probably like the Pro, but under, I would imagine. No, there won't be any. What I would suggest is buying a 9-volt battery, external battery, and put it either inside the body, or you can put it inside the neck. If you remove the plastic under, I don't know what you call that, the flap under the neck, you can fit the battery in there. So you could remove this, put the battery there, maybe put the switch. You can drill the plastic and put the switch there. That will probably void your warranty, but that's what I would do, or just put tie wrap and zip tie and put it on the neck, and then you put LED strip that you put under the deck. There's someone on the Facebook community that did it really well with purple lights, so just go on the Facebook group and the Apollo Fan Club one, and you're gonna see how they set it up. It's pretty cool. All right, Apollo Scooters question from social. I see that you have 0% interest financing now available in the US. When will it be available in Canada, Rachel?
Sorry. Wait, are you muted?
I'm not.
Okay. No, it already is available in Canada. So if you go to all the PDP pages, then you'll be able to scroll down to purchase, and the financing option will be auto-selected. So if you want to do the full price, you can click on stuff. But the financing should be, then you just you select that option. It goes through like a quick eligibility check, so it'll like run through the financing and check that you're eligible. And if you are, you can do 0% financing. You can select like 3, 6, or 12 months. It is, I believe. So yeah, just go to the scooter page that you want to purchase, and you can do it in Canada and the US.
Wonderful, thank you. Mike is thinking that set off frequently going to be a problem if I need to transport the Pro in my car. My trunk was a bit too small to fit it, so I went to go pick it up, so I had to ride it home. No, it shouldn't be a problem. Maybe it's just your screws, you know, that if you always take them on and off, all the Loctite on them is gonna come off. And also those screws, at least on this production, the head is a bit soft, you know, so if you always do it, it's gonna like get bigger where you put your Allen, and one day I would imagine it's gonna strip. The good news is that you have those replacement screws in the toolkit, but that's the only thing I could see, you know, like if you always make sure they are tight, it's not gonna become loose and wear where you slide it down. So it should be fine, but not ideal. Eddie Lynn, will the water resistance on Explore hold if battery is removed? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna do some drain, because let's say you remove the battery, then you have like a pool in your scooter, and that's gonna get filled with water. Maybe we're gonna add drain hole. That's one possibility. Maybe I'm gonna be including a plastic cover that if you remove the battery, you can clip a cover there that would seal this hole. I'm not sure. The connectors themselves are waterproof-ish. There's a limit to it. But yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest, yet. I'm gonna wait to receive the next sample, and the next sample, instead of trying to design my own battery system that you like mechanic of it that you remove with the spring built in and all those things, I use one from e-bike, which they're doing that so well for years now. So we just took the same system, made it better. So I would imagine if on the e-bike it's fine, it's going to be fine on the scooter as well, water-wise, if it gets into the connectors, but definitely something to confirm. Hi, regarding the Phantom recall recently, will the next shipment already have the steel bolt installed? Yes, they're all fixed, all the V. So the recall was for V1 and V2, 52 volt, 60 volt hydraulic. The one that you're going to be receiving now, they're all V3s, so they're all upgraded already. You don't have to worry about that. Just make sure to check this bolt every 500 kilometers, like we recommend in the manual. And we also provide the torque for this bolt in the manual. But yeah, you do have the new steel piece and the new bolt installed. From Gabe, I wanted the Explorer when it comes out, so that sounds great. Fantastic. Thank you, Gabe. Brett Goldsby, is the pre-order still available for the integrated Pro lock? Okay, yeah, so that's a question that's a topic Randy wanted to talk about too. Posted the video of the lock V2 and we showed the V1 and the V2 online. People are destroying me in that video. They don't like that lock. Honestly, it's a great lock. I've been writing it, like I said in the video, for now it's a month, and it's just so convenient. I'm not trying to reinvent like a new chain that's going to be like a fucking cutter proof. Like I'm just trying to do something convenient that you can lock your scooter quickly, and that's why you have like also the electromagnetic lock on the scooter, and you're gonna have the Apple Find My soon, and the Pro has IoT. It's like multiple layers of protection, and if it gets stolen, you can report it stolen in the app, and if someone connects to it, we're going to grab their location. We just have so many layers. The lock is the first layer, and it's just, again, to be convenient. Is it working well? It's working extremely well. Is it convenient? It's more than convenient. It stays on the scooter, and it just makes it so easy to lock, and it's so long. I was able to lock 3 scooters this week when we went for lunch. So yeah, it's a great lock. Is it pre-order available? It was only available during the Indiegogo campaign for the Pro. We're going to be making a proper a product page and proper video review. I'm going to post some video about trying to cut it as well. So, and then we also going to post it on our product page. So to answer your question, not yet, but it will be very soon. Love the progress on the lock. Any videos to come off for the Pro mirrors?
After.
All right, bye, Rachel. Thank you. For the Pro mirrors, no video, but those mirrors are, it's a classic mirrors. I could ask, I'm going to ask Aaron to bring the mirrors so you can all see it. All right, so that was some very exotic French that you heard. He is bringing the mirror, and we're going to be able to show it to you. Right now, I'm just working on the different bracket to fit on the Explore and the light. So here are the mirrors. Oh, missing. It's like this. This one is very dirty, but you have the bracket here, and you can unscrew the bracket. Hello, Rajan. And change it. So if you have the Pro, that's going to fit the Phantom as well, or all the old scooter, the old Explorer, the old Light, the old City. But for the City, the Light, the Explorer, all those new ones, you're going to need a different bracket that is larger, just like the phone holder, and that's going to be it. But yeah, those are the mirrors. So pretty sporty, as you can see, and you can twist them like however you want. Like there's swivel points everywhere. So pretty cool. Does the GPS tracking is only for Android? No, it's for iOS as well. When is the Air 23 shipping? We answered that in the next 2 weeks. Dean Lane, that's dope. It is dope. Mark Tomlin, are you guys hiring? I'm a PHP Rust programmer that works for microcontrollers up to web front end. Would love to help launch some project. We are not hiring now, but the microcontroller developer and embedded firmware engineer is in our list. It's been in our list for a while. So Mark, please just write us an email with maybe your resume, and we'll take a look at it. And it would be useful to have someone from microcontroller that can also do front end. Jerry Forey, when will the recording bugs be fixed for the Android today and for iOS next Wednesday? Gabe Stewart, a good question. I use for Underglow is for shred light. Those are cool light. Plus, it's just stick for the bottom with 3M tape, so you can take the light off and off to charge it. Yeah, that's great. Daniel Vibar, does the Pro have notification on your phone if the alarm goes off? Not yet, but we do have this feature in our backend. Every time someone accelerate or decelerate too hard, I see it. And if someone log the scooter and touch it, I see it as well. So I just need to build that path to the front end that's going to then be pushed to your phone as a notification. Facebook group. Thank you, Rajan, for posting the link. Michael Marco, did I get a chance to mention your idea about the strap for transporting the Pro? Simple and should work great. So a lot of people in the Pro Beta group mentioned that it's annoying when you put the Pro in your car because you can't lock the stem when it's folded. And when you put it in your car, you have it swing from left to right. It's damaging, the Pro, it's damaging the grip too because it's rubbing on the footrest and obviously, your car, right? So we are looking if we can put a hook. I was working on that this morning. It seems like it's not going to fit. So maybe we're going to be including or selling, I don't know yet. Need to talk to the team, but a strap that when you fold the Pro, you would be able to put a strap around the body and the stem / headset portion. So at least it would stay locked like this via the strap and offer you some protection for your car, but also for your scooter when you go on a ride. So we're looking into it. We got a couple straps already. But they feel like garbage, so I need to find better ones. Mike K, I posted my serial earlier in the chat for Pro IoT, but I need to jump to a work call. All right. I didn't get your serial here.
I can look into it, because sometimes it might not show up.
Please just send an email to the Pro Beta group. I'm getting all those emails, and it's going to be a more appropriate place than here. Thank you, Mike. So that's pretty much it. Went a bit over time. If you haven't seen the video about the Pro lock, or just the lock in general, go check it out. And if you have any feedback, please leave it in the comment. And we'll see you next week. Rajan, you are going to say something?
Yeah, so just my name is Rajan. I'm the community coordinator here at Apollo. Just jumping in for 2 exciting announcements. I know if you're in the Facebook group, you probably saw that we announced our end of the summer event for Montreal yesterday. So on September 22nd, we'll have a party right by our warehouse. You'll be able to test drive our scooters. We partnered with a local vinyl wrapping shop, and we'll be giving away a free electric scooter with a customized wrap. So that's going to be really exciting. You can get some free merch, limited free merch for the people that come early, and at the same time, we'll also have a community ride after the event. So we'll just go for a ride in the city. And this one we haven't posted yet on the group, but we will also have a Pro test drive day at our Los Angeles hub. So that's going to be on October 21st, and Elwha himself is going to be there. I don't know if we've told you already, but you're going to LA. You're going to LA. So if you want to meet Elwha in person and you're in that area, save the date, and we'll see you on October 21st.
Perfect. Thank you. Quickly, Mike. So your IoT is active. Your IoT has the latest firmware update, and I see it. I see where you are now. So the problem is that your serial number was not added into our backend. We are doing that today. So in the next 24 hours, hopefully, you're gonna be able to see it. So yeah, that's it. But everything works well. Michael Marco, have a great weekend. And we had a question quickly about the Pro charger from Jerry. Is a charger that was sent for my Beta Pro standard or fast charger? I thought it was supposed to get a rapid charger. You got a 4 or 5 amp. So yeah, it is a fast charger. Our fast charger that we are selling for the other models are those 4 or 5 amps. So 5 charger from the start. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you, everyone. It's always great to see all of you here. It's a lot of questions, and love it. So I will see you next week, and have a nice weekend. Bye.